Hey, today we're going to do a calisthenics workout together. You'll need a yoga mat and maybe a chair, nothing else. Those of you who know me know that one of my core principles for fitness and exercise, any kind of movement, yoga as well, is that it's actually a mental health initiative. And that taking care of our bodies and minds through working out, through exercise is super important. There's no judgment in that. I just know that when I'm feeling tense or down or uninspired, that moving and sweating usually works for me. And so I believe that all of our mental health, self-care should include physical exercise and movement. Putting aside whatever judgment we have about our bodies or how we should look or the kind of exercise we should be doing, I would love for you to enter this next 20 minutes or so with an open mind, without judgment for yourself, certainly without judgment for me, but without judging yourself and just seeing what you can do today. Movement is cheap and easy, and it's one of the great ways we can take care of ourselves. I really believe that. So today we're going to do 5 movements, 5 rounds, and I'm going to take you through each movement before we start right now. I have the chair for my squats because my hips are really tight today. So find your athletic positioning here, not a plie and not perfectly straight. Your toes, just turn them outward slightly. If you're going to do a regular squat, that's fine. If you're going to the chair, I like to keep my hands in prayer position, inhaling down and exhaling at the top. So 1 breath, 1 squat. If you're doing a freestanding squat, same principle. Pushing your bottom behind you, this is kind of the plane I would like you to think about. Pushing your bottom behind, never loading up your knees, pushing your weight behind you, working on the posterior chain on your heels. Okay, good. We'll do 10 of those. The next thing we're gonna do, I call a yoga burpee, and there's many modifications, but I'm gonna show you what my original intent here is. Hands down, feet back, all the way to your mat. Push back almost in a down dog. Bring your feet forward. Jumping jack, arms up. You can do those, or you can do jumping jacks. You could do high knees. You can jog in place. Whatever it is you want to do it. I'll show you the original movement again one more time. So hands down, feet back together. Push up, hips back, forward, pushing my hips back, jumping jack arms. Okay, so next movement, we're gonna do 5 yoga push-ups. Elbows back, chest through your arms. 2, inhale down, exhale at the top. 5 of those. And we're going to do a glute ham bridge. So lay down here, hands by your side, pushing down off your mat, raise your hips and down, inhale up, exhale at the bottom. Squeeze your glutes together, squeeze your hamstring, keep your core tight. We're gonna do 10 of those, and then we're gonna finish with a plank. Align your, oh God, I just had a brain fart. Align your shoulder to your elbow. Feet about 3/5 apart. Not up here, not down here. Good neutral posture. Push yourself forward onto your toes. Tilt your pelvis towards your chest. If that's too much, drop your knees. Or you can also come onto your hands. We're gonna do about 20 seconds there. Okay, So let me get set up here. My little low-tech exercise studio here. I'm gonna grab my water because we'll take time in between sets to drink our water. Okay, so let's take a big few breaths together here to warm up. Lifting our shoulders, letting them down, moving our feet. Good. Now you might need to use a wall or a couch or whatever's around you. Grab your foot. Inhale up so your shoulder lifts and exhale down. One more. And then the other side. Good. Shake it all out. Some arm circles here, 5 each way. 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring your hands up and down. Good. Bring your foot in front of you. Grab the wall if you need. Try to drop your hips low wherever it feels good. Make sure your foot that's on the ground is rooted. Work on your posture here. Square your shoulders. And other side. That feels like a good stretch all on my quads. Okay, that's a little quick warm up. If you want to pause it right now and warm up a little more, feel free. I worked out this morning, so I'm pretty warm already. But usually I would do a warm up like the ones I've posted here. I think the first video I ever posted is a great example of just a pre-workout warm up. So we're gonna get started. 10 squats, 5 of those burpees, 5 push-ups, 10 glute ham bridges, and then plank to my count. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna lose my breath here, so don't judge. Talking about no judgment, let's not judge. Collect ourselves. Set your intention. What are you doing here today? Are you here for mental health? Are you here for physical health? Are you here for both? Maybe you shut the door and it's some quiet time for you. Set an intention. Stay with me. We'll get through this together. We all have varying degrees of physical capability, and I have no judgment about any of that. It's all a journey for us, and I just want to support you on your journey, okay? So 10 squats. I'm a notorious bad counter, so if you catch me, so sorry. Let's do 5 of those burpees or whatever you're doing. See my feet go just to the outside of my mat here. That's 5. 5 push-ups. You see, I let myself rest. I go all the way down. That's a great starting movement there. Let your body go all the way to the ground between each push-up. Draw a big breath in, which will tighten your core as you lift on the up, okay? Let's do 10 of these glute ham bridges. You guys have probably noticed that I make a lot of noise when I breathe. It helps me. It reminds myself to keep breathing intentionally. And at no point in this do I ever want to stop breathing. It's kind of a great metaphor for everything, right? And so let's go to plank. I like to hold my hand in a fist, check your alignment, and plank. Continue to breathe. You can tell I'm breathing real deep here. One more breath. When I'm planking, I'm catching my breath a little bit. I'm also collecting my thoughts, turning it on my positive thought. Drink some water now if you like. We're gonna take about 10-second rest, 10 to 20 second rest between each round. Always sip your water, don't gulp. I remember when I first started training people at the gym, I thought workouts had to be so hard and people needed to leave feeling beat up. My mind has changed about that 1,000,000% because the older I get, the more I realize that I'm not trying to beat myself up, that life is hard enough, and I have made my physical routine, my physical exercise really is an act of mercy for me. So I would love for this to be challenging for you, and there's ways you can make it more challenging. You could do more rounds than just 5. You can add reps, you can go faster. But this is the pace that I'm setting for us today. So this might actually just be a warm-up for you to your workout. Again, no judgment. That's our motto today, no judgment. 10 squats. Good. Let's do 5 of our yoga burpees. Two more. Good. Go into our push-ups, keeping your elbows back, allowing your chest to hit the mat. Inhaling sharp up. Okay, great job. Great job. I'm assuming you're doing a great job. Maybe I'm speaking to myself. I'm not sure. 10. So remember, you really want to keep tension on your bottom, tension in your hips. Next round, I'm going to show you more of a pulsing move. So let's find our way to our plank. Another way you may wish to plank is bringing your palms up. It kind of disables our ability to cheat. Ready? Plank. Remember to tilt your pelvis towards your chest. One more breath. Okay, good. 2 rounds, 3 more to go. I'm gonna grab my water again here. Whew. So this could almost be like a Tabata protocol, which is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I just couldn't figure out how to do my Tabata app with the video going at the same time. So this is actually probably much less than 20 seconds of work, but I'm okay with that. So one of the things during our break, we're sipping a little water, we're breathing. And again, I can't stress enough, I'm collecting my thoughts. I'm telling myself what I need to tell myself to get through the next 3 rounds. I'm encouraging myself. I'm not letting any negative thinking into my mind right now. I'm focused on positive. I'm focused getting through this. And I know that I'm gonna feel better when I'm done, because movement always breaks the cobwebs and yuck up in my mind. Always. So as much as we don't want to exercise sometimes, that's when we should. Okay, 10 squats. Always pushing off my heels, especially when I get tired. That was 10. Let's do 5 of our burpees or whatever you're doing. One. Hips back. 2. 3. 4. One more, guys. So remember, whatever you're doing, just do it to the rate at which I'm going. When I stop, you stop. 5 of those push-ups. Inhaling on the push, exhaling on the down. Those are really hard for me. They make me realize that maybe a little more upper body strength should be in my order. Whatever, I think it's good to do things that are not always easy. In fact, I think it's really important to do things that are hard. No judgment, of course. So here we're gonna do a pulse. Keep your hips up. And I just squeeze my bum together. When I get tired, I'm using my hands even more to push off of on the ground. And let's go to our plank. If you're on your knees, this is try to bring your weight forward so you're feeling your core muscles activate. Okay guys, let's go. I know you're doing a great job, so I'm gonna say good job. Use your breath to collect your thoughts, to collect your encouragement. Engage your heart in this process. Make this be about mercy for yourself and not shame. Breathing intentionally engages our heart. Two more breaths. Okay, and let's be intentional in our gaps here. 2 more rounds. I have been meditating a lot lately on engaging our hearts in what we do, especially in meditation, how just sitting there blank, breathing isn't really the intent, I think. I think we have to engage our hearts in some kind of feeling of mercy or peace or wisdom. Joy even. I don't think we can cultivate that stuff up in our brain. I think we need our hearts to do that. So my intention for this whole week is to breathe deeper, to trust more, and love harder. 2 more rounds. Let's go to our squats. Great. 5 of our burpees. Hips back, feet up, pushing my hips back. Thinking about posture even when I'm tired. That's 3. That's 4. This is 5. And our modified yogi-ish push-ups. Okay, let's go into our glute ham bridges. Pulsing or keeping tension. Good. My goal for working out is never to be sore afterwards. If that happens, that's great. Sometimes it means into your plank, we need to drink more water. And I often am really sore, but it's not my intent. Again, I don't start my workouts with the premise or the intention of beating myself up. Keep your posture and breathe deeper when you need to. 2 more breaths. Okay, I'm gonna grab something to wipe my sweat off with. So, last round. I hope my talking has distracted you a little bit. That's sort of my intent. I like to keep moving a little bit in between rounds. I never sit down between rounds because I don't want to go into that posture and position of rest, mentally or physically. So I like to keep moving. And breathing. So grateful and so happy. This is the last round. Okay. Here we go. Adjusting myself. It's kind of a stalling device too, but also a habit I've picked up because I'm never quite satisfied with what I'm wearing when I work out. So a little bit of everything. Okay. Seven. On my heels. 8. I actually put my toes up when I get tired. 9. 10. Stay on those heels. Good job. 10 squats. 5 of our little heart rate movement here. What I'm doing, yoga burpees. You might be doing jumping jacks or something else. Down. Four, 5. All right. Whew. 5 of our modified push-ups. Almost like a chaturanga. Okay, glute ham bridges. Keeping tension there. Ten, great. Woo. And last plank. Satisfied that it's almost done? Two more breaths. Okay, great job. Again, I'm gonna mop some of the sweat off. We did it. Whew. I feel really good. I feel my endorphins kind of activating, serotonin, dopamine, all the things that, the happy things that happen inside of us to make us feel good. They all get activated when we exercise. So, we moved a little bit, and And I hope maybe I could switch your paradigm a little bit about thinking about physical exercise and movement as mercy and a mental health initiative, rather than just a way to be thinner, or a way to brutalize our bodies, or a way to achieve a certain aesthetic. I think obviously we're humans and we all have some of those vanity things within us. I think it would be a lie to say we don't. But when our mercy outweighs the vanity, I think we'll be in better shape. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a really, really great day.